June, question, June, you're good?
So
Or
Jin, now about the groupings. After the groupings, then how the training will continue with what is the how do we make sure we can apply the groupings? What training will be good for that? The palakaw
I
or
would
the
say, yeah, I would say repetition for the groupings is one, and then next repetition for the drill. But you also need something in between. That's why now when I'm teaching, I have my own version of level 1 or level 0. Let's just level 0 is lower than 1.
Mm.
The lower than 1-0 is you have to practice the same as sparring, not
Sparring
killing
first.
each other. Basic sparring, because basic sparring is different from, the groupings are good at the right place at the right time.
Okay.
Only if you bridge the gap, yes, you got it. Only if you bridge the gap, you can use this and use that. But most you're fighting against, they're not going to start there.
Okay.
And it's not easy
So-
just to cross like this and then get in, so that hopefully you can get in and then do the thing. That's not going to happen.
So when you say level 0, that's the sparring. So you
The
teach
basic
sparring
sparring.
first
Yeah,
before the group.
I normally teach it first.
Okay. That
But
makes
basic
sense.
sparring, not sparring, not tough sparring that you hit me, I kill you, you kill me. Not that kind of sparring. More technical.
Technical sparring. Okay.
Yeah. So that the guy will be used to when you get hit, he'll just smile rather than you get hit, he'll kill you. That's different. You have to train his brain to be, oh, I got hit. Okay, that's okay. Because if he's not used to it, if you hit him, he'll throw stones at you. So you have to train him to be more friendly. So
Yeah,
of course you need protection to avoid that.
yeah, but I
injuries too.
think it's very important, like what you said, because we know Balintawak is really more close range, right? More close, medium range, right? But you need to also learn to bridge the gap, like you said, because you don't
Exactly.
start fighting that way. You
No,
start
you're not. You're
usually
fighting, yeah.
is largo mano, like whatever
Yeah,
you call
largo
that.
mano, yeah, that's exactly true.
Whatever you call that, but you here now
Mm.
a good Balintawak guy to be effective need to have a good entry to close the gap, and after he could play his Balintawak.
Yeah, because based on stories, if Ancheng was said to be very good, which I know he is, or he was, I bet he should know long range too. I don't think he only knows close range. That's impossible.
No, it's impossible.
Because there's no way for him to bridge the gap and do that thing right away with a skilled fighter who knows long range.
Yes.
So I bet he also knows how to play the game outside before he gets in.
So that's important to learn that too, because a lot of school of Balintawak, a lot of guy, they teach, yes, the Balintawak grouping, everything, but not everybody teach to close the gap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then if you hit him, they'll kill you. He'll shoot your stones.
Maybe you have never had the chance to close this gap. That's important. That's important to know. To learn to bait checkmate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever term you call. So now I'll explain to you. So in Balintawak, we start this one right here. I'll explain to you. This is mid range, right? If you go backhand here, this is mid range. It's the same if you give a backhand. I go this one here. This is still the same range, but the same form, but it's a little farther. This is long range now. So now, if it's here, this is mid range. If I step my left foot forward, I'm close range. If I step my right foot backwards, I'm long range now. So that's how you train to bridge the gap. So even if you're distant right here, if you're here, right, you swing. I cannot do like this. Yeah, I cannot just do like that, then that, and then wait, then get in. That's not gonna happen. Because if the guy is not how to strike, man, trust me, I sparred with people. They are not easy to get in if you use that.
Yeah. They will step back. They will also step back and
they'll step back and they know how to hit too.
Yeah.
They don't hit like this. They hit most likely they hit like this here. They step back. Now one here. I don't think you can get in that easy. Trust me.
Redonda,
Unless if you're superhuman, yes. But if you're just like me, slow, like turtle, you cannot use that. So you have to play their game too. Because this far here, it's okay here in slow motion. If you block, yes, you can block that. But if that's a full blast, you cannot stop that. You cannot stop that. Trust me, you really cannot stop that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if it's like this, I'll just give you a sample like this. That one here, you cannot stop that. So now your remedy here is slow motion. If I do this, yeah, it's gonna look like this too.
Flash, boom.
Yeah, you cannot do like this. At this certain, I do like this, I whack. But if it's here, if it's difondo or is slow, then you can use that. Because the strike, trust me, in sparring, it's not gonna look like that.
No.
Gene, in
It will
sparring,
never look like that.
Yeah.
the middle.
No,
In the
even
sparring,
if you're
nobody
this close.
the middle.
Yeah, on number 1, 2, nobody's gonna bridge that gap. And then the footwork, you know, if you see boxers, it's not easy to bridge the gap if he's a good jabber, right? Unless if he's at 15 rounds or 14 rounds, he's tired, then you can easily get in. If you look at Muhammad Ali in his prime, trust me, you cannot easily get in. If you fly like a butterfly and, you know, sting like a bee, or the other way around, sting like a bee, fly, butterfly, I don't care. It's not easy to get in. Same as the long range. If the guy knows how to strike far, you cannot easily get in. I used to think about that before when I was in New York, when I sparred before. I thought that I can use like this. Down here, no. Pick up. That's not gonna work. Because if this one right here, trust me, this is not gonna work. I'm not ashamed to say it to everyone. This is not gonna work if I whack hard. Especially if the guy knows how to strike like this. That one here, that's not gonna work. No. And then here, then when I spin here, then I go that one there. No.
Yeah, and a guy you know how to fight when he feel the contact of the thing, you just go with the thrust.
Yeah, it's like this. If I do like this, if he blocks, see, I'm gonna, I'm not gonna make him touch my stick.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's in full blast. That's not slow motion. So it's hard. But you can use that when you're in this range here. Because I cannot anymore. Mostly they cannot anymore strike that hard there. Then maybe you can use it. Because this one like this, the strike like this is just a setup. This is a setup in such thing that if I give like this here, if he touches me, I can smack hard as I can. So doing like this in basic, that's okay at first, but trust me, man. At least if you're superhuman, it's hard to duck on that kind of strike.
Gene, you strike like a sing, so fast.
You sing like this.
Yep.
Yeah. It looks cool. Yeah, but the thing is, it's hard because the strike, when someone strike, if he's smart enough, he's not gonna stay in front of you too. He's not gonna stay in front of you, and his strike is not. This is the very basic strike. The strike would look like that. Probably it will look like this here, down here, or look like that. So it's not easy to get in the other one. Trust me.